heart when he wrote this book. And he was the first black to be elected to the Ohio State Legislature in 1877. Over there to the left is the Bible that I used, my father's Bible, during the civil rights demonstrations 1958 up through the 1960s. Thank you very much. I picked up a Jet magazine. It was on August 28th, 1955, and saw this mutilated head. And it so impacted me that I went to Amos, who was the first field secretary of NAACP. He was elected in 1954. And I told him how evil it was that these white men murdered Emmett Till. He was the same age as I was, 14 years old. And Mr. Evans said, Amos, don't get mad, but get smart. And organize a youth council of NAACP. And I organized the first youth council of NAACP in the state of Mississippi in 1955. And he asked my mother if I could go with him to the national convention of NAACP. We met in San Francisco, where I now pastor. That was the 47th annual convention of NAACP. And it was there that I first met Dr. Martin Luther King and Mrs. Rosa Parks, who was the advisor to the Montgomery, Alabama Youth Council. So don't let anybody tell you that the NAACP has just been a litigated, gradual, go slow, weak organization. But before 1960, and that's one thing this museum has got to correct, Greensboro was not the first sit-down movement. The first sit-down movement, or sit-ins as it was later called, was on August 28th, 1958, when Barbara Posey, who was president of the Oklahoma City Youth Council, and her advisor, Clara Looper, led nearly 100 children from kindergarten through high school to sit down in Oklahoma City. And they broke down segregation at over 50 lunch counters and restaurants in Oklahoma City. 1958. However, it was in the month of July, 1959, that the NAACP's National Convention met in New York City. All over America since 1964. How did freedom schools come into being? Well, in 1964, when black and white students gathered with us in Mississippi to get people registered to vote, what happened? Many of the people didn't know how to read and write. So Marion Wright Edelman said, we will open in the Mississippi Delta schools to teach our elders how to read and to write so they will qualify to vote. And do you know, they had such silly, idiotic questions on the registration form to vote as how many windows are there in the courthouse? How many bubbles are there in a bar of soap? And those were the kinds of insulting people to register and vote. wherever you can get them, at the barber shop, the beauty shop, at the clubhouse, on the street corner, at the supermarket. We can send that man, Donald Trump, to where he belongs, somewhere up in New York, or somewhere at some of his hotels, and not let him get anywhere near that White House. For if he gets in that White House, black folks won't be living next door to hell. We will be in hell. And it's our responsibility to make sure that he never gets in that house and sits in that seat in the East Room, but stay where he belongs, not at the White House. And I thank you for listening, but this is a story. When I tell it, I get emotional because I lived through it. I didn't read about it. Nobody told me about it. But I was there, and I saw what went down. And I can tell it, thanks be to God.
This is my wife. Come on, Monique.